right, we wrap up a great Sunday here in Super Wild Card Weekend, as it'll be the LA Jaguars. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last, and off we go here in the wild card round. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Lawrence will throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Lawrence. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Lawrence going to throw again. Touchdown, Jaguars! Deebo Samuel, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jaguars will strike first here in this wild card matchup. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Justin Herbert. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
That third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Go, let's go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Here's Jacobs from the gun, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. We've seen that before. Jeffrey Simmons making a stop behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Lawrence to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss, because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2 minutes. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on a skill position, guys. For those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Hey, I'm gun.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Man open, here's Jones. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And it's a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Zay Jones, 75 yards, and the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. So a nice run there, and I have to think a strong running game of the playoffs, maybe even more critical than the regular season. And if you go by the numbers, the man they have running it here, he was the best in the NFL.
And since he led the league in rushing yards, I think it means he's going to see the ball a lot in this game, too, because that's what they're built like. That's what they're built around. So I think the offensive line, the tight end, the wide receivers, everyone is coming together, wanting him to get the ball and get it.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Herbert off of play action. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Trayvon Walker collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Trayvon Walker, his 2nd sack of the night.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Herbert. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 123 yards now on the ground at just 7 carries.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Lawrence on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. There he goes, right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Herbert. Connection made on the out route to Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Back to throw here, Herbert. Finds the open man, it's Mike Williams. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Play action. It's Herbert. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now it's Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that will be incomplete. Everyone's scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to throw one up from the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Herbert on third down now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, LA! Lawrence Cager, 65 yards. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try to make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Go, let's go.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. Open man is Samuel, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So 3 points response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time. And Going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they're going to speed things up here.
First down, Los Angeles.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Mark Andrews. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is down to 2.
Jaguars 23, Chargers 21.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Lawrence will get this underneath to Jacobs. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Hey, kill!
One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On red.
2nd down and 8.
Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Pass on a crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he
finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chargers have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 5. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence changing the play.
Sink right. Go. Here we go.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
13 loose. Go, let's go.
On 3rd down, Lawrence looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling. It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Herbert off of play action. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are right back in this football game. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome.
Go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Now Lawrence. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. Looking for Ridley on the out route. He's got him. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They go with Jacobs. And this will be a Jaguars first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. All 3 times. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Jupiter.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Hey, Ron.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go. Son. Silver.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Hey, kill. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. The defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did. Well, they held them to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at them. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 4. McCaffrey on the counter. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play.
Set. Go.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and say,